Hello everyone. This video is part of the Points of Interest tutorial series that I'm doing, and this one covers the recycling center. Now this location here is probably easiest to be found at about 880 south, 410 west. That'll get you to roughly about the center of the point of interest. It's located in the wasteland area, or biome, and you can get in through this entrance here. So when you come in here, let's go this way. I'll just show you the kinds of loot containers and loot that you can find. So we had some cloth in the trash pile, nothing in the fridge. Got a car that you can pull apart, and 2 short iron pipes and 2 glue. My loot abundance is set to 200%. Brass doorknobs in the car, not very good in my opinion for a car loot anyways. And nothing in the trash pile. We got some gas barrels, cloth and nails, and there's an oven here which contained the all-important cooking pot. Got some glue in this trash, and if you want to get up on top of these garbage bins here, you can just place a wood frame like so and not fall off like I did. And there's a tire that you could possibly get for the mini bike. And there's a sports bag up here as well that is good for weapon parts. And if you want, you could use this as a weapon, or you can scrap it for iron. And there's a cooking pot just sitting about on the top here. So if you don't have one, this is a good spot to grab one if you're nearby. Oh, and this place is probably going to be crawling with zombies as well. I just turned them off so that everything was preserved. So we have 2 short iron pipes there. And nothing there. Bunch of trash with nothing in it. And we got some lead fishing weights. More tires that you can harvest. Lead in that trash pile. And we found some bullet casings and iron arrowheads. Just gonna double check to make sure I didn't forget anything. We found some cloth and wood. Try not to stab yourself on these spikes here, as it will cause you to bleed. Those tires and candy tins. We got a cardboard box, contained wood and lead. Some more trash over here. We got some wood and brass this time. Now there's an opening on the side of the building here, or you can go through the main door to get in. But we're going to continue around the outside and check all this loot. So we found some empty cans, moldy bread, and sham sandwiches. I honestly don't use sham sandwiches ever. I scrap these for tin and collect these if I ever need antibiotics, which I hardly ever do. So there's trash with some brass, more tires that you can harvest. I already searched that. Some more trash over here, lots of trash as always, but they're useful as they may contain schematics, if you haven't already heard that. Not much else on this side, I think. Did I search this? Nope. There's some glass jars in that one. And nothing here. Found some brass and duct tape, which duct tape is good for repair kits. I think med kits as well, but I could be wrong. Let's just double check. Well, sorry, first aid kits. Yeah, so they're used in first aid kits as well as repair kits. And over here we have a small trash bin. Oh, I already searched that one. And we have some abandoned rubbish with steel arrowheads this time. Those are good for the steel crossbow bolts actually, believe it or not. Short iron pipe and paper. Got a toilet. Let's see if we find a pistol. Nope, just some turds. We got some sham sandwiches and some oil. And that's it for the around these things. I wonder if I can get up on here from this trash bin. No, not happening. Alright, so we'll go to this side right here. And we found some paper and glass. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one as well. So it's not always guaranteed to find anything good in these trash piles, but it doesn't hurt to search, and it'll also increase your scavenging skills as well. Oh, we got some brass, some short iron pipes, and a good old duffel bag with some shotgun parts, empty can, blue bandana, wood in that one, more tires that you could possibly harvest, and a lot of trash. Oh, we actually got some tires this time. If you find some low quality ones, in case you didn't know, you can scrap them for a bit of iron. And some glue, which is good for duct tape. We got short iron pipes and pine seeds. Nothing in this one. Some nails and paper. Painkillers. Always good to stock up on painkillers. Some lead trophies and glue. And casino tokens and rotting flesh, which I never use those as well. We got some feathers. Nothing in this trash pile. Got a cooking pot all by its lonesome, along with some tires. Some possible tires. Short iron pipes. And nothing in that one. And another set of possible tires. That's it for those little trash bins up there. Got a campfire that you could use if you so wish to. Over here we got a tire that you could possibly harvest, and a car. Oh, we actually got some forged iron from that one. That's not a bad find. And here in this trash pile, some glass and wood. Over here we have a gas pump with a lot of gas this time. And some corn seeds. If you don't have any corn seeds, I would recommend taking these. With corn and potatoes and meat, as well as water, you can make the best food item in the game, for wellness anyways, as well as for feeding you. In the fancy toilet we got some murky water, which you want to boil if you don't want dysentery. And in this garage storage we actually found a battery. So it's always good to search these, as you never know what you'll find. Other loot things that are of interest here are engines and auger parts. And in the fridge we have nothing. There's a gas barrel hiding behind it. We'll go around this way. Got a hiding trash pile with nothing in it. And another trash pile on this side. Possibly I can get on this dumpster with the chair. So that's another way you can get onto these as well, is by carrying around a chair, but you're probably better off with wood frames. And we found some blueberry seeds. I honestly don't grow blueberries. I find blueberry pie to be a waste of time and space, but that's my opinion. And some tire, one tire there, and some more trash up here. Oil for the repair kits. Some glass jars, another tire, and a cool sports bag. I honestly don't use melee weapons because the bow should be enough, unless of course you run out of arrows. The only melee weapon I really use is the hammer, maybe the sledgehammer sometimes, but that's only in base defense. So we found a hunting rifle, tin can, and worn boots. Now that you can make boots, those aren't really that great. So we found some brass and paper, and I think that's pretty much it for the outside here. And I showed in another video that these cannot be blown up, so they should be safe from zombie attacks and bullets. I would suggest trying to keep those around though, because gas is really important in late game and end game. So on the inside here we find more trash, a dumpster, which never has good loot for me, as far as I know. We found some feathers that time. We got a car. Oh, we got some oil and some trash over here. We also have a cooler, which usually it can carry like potatoes, meat, sometimes meat stew as well. Before, you could harvest these, and no longer is the case. And in the lockers we have clothes as always, and nothing in that one. There's also a bookcase here. Unfortunately there was no schematics. And nothing in the dip here. I actually wonder if I missed something. So nope, it was just an empty space underneath there. Sometimes like in the gas stations there'll be a hidden loot container down there. And up top there's nothing on these shelves, so there's no reason to bother looking up there. Found a trash can and a bunch more trash. We got brass and paper. And some bullet casings. It looks like something happened on this wall, I don't know what. And over here we have a tire and some more trash with lead and cloth. In the trash bin we found some more cloth and some glue in this trash, and of course gas inside the gas pump. And if we were to go through this door, which can also be accessed from this side as well. If you remember, that was the entrance there. And these chairs, these couches I should say, are actually leather. So if you need leather you can harvest these. There's an oven which may contain cooking pots and possibly a wrench, I can't remember. And a fridge which usually has canned goods, bottled water, stuff like that. And the beverage cooler, same thing. You may also find beer. And the iron desk, I believe, oh cool, you can find blood bags in these. I believe you can find pistols in these, as well as aviator goggles, which you can scrap for iron if you need. And over here we have cupboards, which are generally not very good loot containers. They do carry canned goods sometimes, but most people don't consider them very good. And in the sink we finally find a wrench and coffee beans. And there's also a filing cabinet that I missed, which had some 10mm rounds and brass trophies. And behind this locked door here, we have a bed that you can harvest for cloth and a gun safe, which I will spend 30 minutes opening to show you what you could possibly find. Okay, so we got it open, let's see what we get. Found some hunting rifle parts, pistol receivers, shotgun stock, and more hunting rifle receivers. All low quality because my scavenging skill is terrible. And there's also a large TV that you can pick up in 2 pieces that I forgot to notice. So when we go up the stairs we will find the roof, and there's an air conditioner that you can pull apart with the wrench for short iron pipes, and I forget what else you get from it. Let me just double check. Yeah, so it's just short iron pipes and iron. And if we come over here, there's a doorway that we can get through. However, it just leads to this first area right here. I'm just going to double check on the roof here to see if there's anything of interest, and also to see if it's structurally sound. So everything seems to be good here. Mass of 6. And let's see if we can place any blocks. Nope. So yeah, I would not suggest building on this roof here unless you shore it up. Wow. Yeah, okay, so don't build on this roof unless you put support beams. And there's not much else around this area. Just gonna see if there's anything hidden down below. Which there does not appear to be. No, it's just broken up stone now. So that's pretty much it for this point of interest. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. And if you liked the video, or if it helped you out, I forgot a box. If you liked the video, or if it helped you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome tutorials. Bye bye!